at Melbourne. The host Melbourne Stars, their first victory in the tournament. In their opening match, they beat Hobart Hurricanes by 8 wickets. A comprehensive victory with 4 overs still to be bowled. Yes, batting first, Hobart Hurricanes scored 158 for the loss of 9 wickets in their allotted 20 overs. And in reply, Melbourne Stars achieved the target for the loss of 2 wickets in 16 overs. Marcus Stoinis was the star of the day. Yes, scoring an unbeaten 62 of 31 balls and also capturing 2 for 18. Yes, Hobart Hurricanes batting first scored 158 for the loss of 9 wickets. Their first wicket fell in the very first over, and Mitchell Owen was the first man to go, scoring only 8 of 4 deliveries. He hit 1-6, caught by Cartwright of the bowling of Glenn Maxwell. The second wicket, Rehan Ahmed, promoted, could not score big and was out after scoring only 1, caught by Harper of the bowling of Curran. The third wicket at 36, Nikhil Chaudhary in the 6th over, and Nikhil made 7 of 10 deliveries, called by Kellaway of bowling of Stoinis. The fourth wicket, yes, the partnership took the total to 119, and Tim David was the fourth man to win the 16th over, scoring 31 of 31 deliveries, hitting 2 fours, caught by Rogers of the bowling of Peter Siddle. The fifth wicket at 140 in the 18th over, Ben McDermott was the fifth man to go, the highest scorer for Hobart Hurricanes, scoring 69 of 52 deliveries, hitting 5 fours and 2 sixes, and his strike rate was 133. He was caught by Swapson of the bowling of Mark Stoinis. The sixth wicket, Chris Jordan of England was out at 151 in the 19th over, and he made 7 runs, caught by Callaway. Harrisrove, first wicket in this match. The seventh at 151, Nathan Ellis in the 19th over, the captain of Hobart Hurricane, once again back-to-back wicket by Harrisrove, caught by Callaway of Harrisrove, and he was out without scoring on the very first ball. The 8th wicket at 151, Matthew Wade was the 8th man to go, scoring 11 of 7 deliveries, caught by Glenn Maxwell of the bowling of Peter Siddle, while the 9th wicket at 157. Rory Madrid in the last over, and Riley Madrid made 1 run, scored by Harper of Siddle, and Billy Stanley was unbeaten on 17. They scored 158 for 9 with 17 extras, and their run rate was 7.90 runs. The bowling of Melbourne Stars, Glenn Maxwell opening the inning, 3 overs 22 runs and 1 wicket. Tom Curran, 3 overs 25 runs and 1 wicket. Peter Siddle, 4 overs 30 runs and 3 wicket with economy of 7.50. And Harrisrove playing his first match, 4 overs 33 runs and 2 wicket. He bowled with pace but gave away 33 runs. 8.25 was his economy, and he also captured 2 wickets. Mitchell Swapson, 3 overs 29 runs and no wicket. 9.66 was his economy, and Marcus Stoinis, 3 over 18 runs and 2 wicket. Economical as ever, playing as an all-rounder and delivering when it mattered the most. In reply, Melbourne Star, chasing a target of 159, achieved the target for the loss of only 2 wickets in 16 overs, scoring their runs at 9.93 runs. The first wicket, the opening wicket partnership, put on 46, and Thomas Rogers was the first man to go, scoring 30 of 18 deliveries, and his inning was full of boundaries. He hit 6 fours. Caught by Chaudhary of the bowling of right-arm leg spinner Rishad Hussain. And the second wicket, 12 runs later, they lost Joe Clark in the 8th over, and Joe Clark made 20 of 20 deliveries, hitting 2 fours. Caught by Marichet of bowling of Rishad Hussain. In the end, Campbell Callaway with 41 of 27 deliveries, hitting 5 fours, and Marcus Stoinis, captain leading from the front, scoring 62 of 31 deliveries, hitting 7 fours and 2 sixes. And look at this strike rate, exactly 200, which enabled them to finish the match early, and which will help them to increase their net run rate as well. Now the bowling of Hobart Hurricanes, Riley Madrid, 2 overs 18 runs and no wicket. Billy Stanley, 3 overs 19 runs and no wicket. Nathan Ellis, 3 overs 28 runs and no wicket. Chris Jordan, 3 overs 41 runs and no wicket. And Rishad Hussain, the leg spinner, 3 overs 33 runs and 2 wicket. And Rehan Ahmed, the other leg spinner, also bowled 2 overs and gave away 18 runs without taking a wicket. Yes, the difference between the two teams. Hobart Hurricanes in the first power play scored 28 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. On the other hand, Melbourne Stars made 33 runs without losing a wicket. Yes, Hobart Hurricanes reached their 50 in 6.4. On the other hand, Melbourne Stars in 6.1 overs. Hobart Hurricanes reached their 100 runs in the 14th over, and here 100 runs for Melbourne Stars in the 11th over. And then they finishes Melbourne Stars 150 in the 16th. On the other hand, Hobart Hurricanes 150 in the 19th over, and Melbourne Stars' third wicket partnership of 100 runs in 51 deliveries between Callaway and Stoinis enabled them to cross the line and winning the match by 8 wickets. Now the points table so far, and Melbourne Stars now leading the points table, winning the opening match, having 2 points, and their net run rate, finishing match in 16 overs, their net run rate is 2.03. The next match is against Adelaide Strikers, then Sydney Sixers. Perth Scorchers are at number 2. They also played one match, 1-1, and they have 2 points, but their net run rate is 1.23. Melbourne Renegades also won their opening match. They have 2 points, and their net run rate is 0.70. Adelaide Strikers also won their first match. They also have 2 points. Their net run rate is 0.32. Hobart Hurricanes played 2 matches so far, 1-1 and have lost 1. They have 2 points, and their net run rate is minus 0.90. Sydney Thunder played just 1 match and have lost, and their net run rate is minus 0.12. Sydney Sixers, they have played 2 matches and have lost both the matches, and their net run rate is minus 0.61. And Brisbane Heat are at the bottom, which is at number 8. They have played 1 match and have lost, and their net run rate is minus 0.70. So the summary of this match is that Melbourne Stars won the match by 8 wickets, as Hobart Hurricanes batting first scored 158 for 9 in their allotted 20 overs. Melbourne Stars replied brilliantly and finishes off the match in the 16th over for the loss of 2 wickets, achieving the target, winning the match by 8 wickets with 24 balls, which means 4 overs left, as Marcus Stoinis was their star performer, captain leading from the front, scoring an unbeaten 62 of 31 deliveries with a strike rate of exactly 200 and 2 for 18 when it's come to bowling. So, a brilliant start for Melbourne Stars in the Big Bash League. We wish all the team best of luck. And on this note, we come to the end of the show. Till the next program, it's goodbye from Sports.